Hi, welcome back to my channel, Good Job Mom. Today I am taking you to a friend's house to organize their baker's rack. I went out for a girls' night with a couple of my friends and we started talking about the home edit and I was like, oh my goodness. I have always been so good at organizing. I'm kind of upset that I did not capitalize on that and make it a business. Because literally my sister has always had me organizing, my mom has always had me organizing, like I am just the organization queen. But let's not talk about my closet or my laundry. It does not translate into that. Shh. As we're talking at the girls' night, my friend Val is like, well, you can come over and organize something for me if you're really great at it. And I was like, yes, let's do it. So she has a baker's rack. But this baker's rack should have everything, in my mind, everything she needs to bake. It takes up a pretty big amount of space in her kitchen. So I really think once this is organized, it is going to make the kitchen like, it's just gonna bring so much zen. I'm very thankful that she had the courage and the bravery to bring someone into her space and let me vlog about it, because nobody is coming into my space to organize and then showing it to so many people. So shout out to you, girl. Thank you, Val, for letting me come in and do this. Hey everyone, so I have made it to Val's house. I am so excited to get to work. I'm gonna show you what we've got going on. We're gonna organize it. And you know, I'm not like a super professional, but I think I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna make it happen.
When COVID hit, I was really inspired and I cleaned out all my cabinets. And then like a month later, they were all awful again. I think mess makes me overwhelmed, just adds to my stress, but instead of really doing anything about it, I just let it compile and get worse. So we don't have a lot of cabinet storage in our kitchen. And I am the mom of 3 and there's a lot of stuff and I like to bake and I go to a wholesale place and I buy things in bulk. But my pantry is a closet, so it really becomes where does stuff go. And we got what people kind of consider a baker rack, but it's not that. It's like throw crap onto a rack. Doesn't fit anywhere else, has just found a home there. Lunch boxes and water bottles and water for sports, and I didn't have any counter space for my KitchenAid, so that's on there. My crock pot, my pots and pans. I am honestly a little embarrassed. We typically clean before anyone comes over. And in some regards, you know, I put dishes away, but it doesn't matter who's coming, the baker's rack never gets cleaned. I keep looking at it with the intention of, that's really disorganized, how can I make it better? But I haven't been really motivated. I think when you feel overwhelmed by all the little projects that are piling up, it's just more convenient to sit on your couch and drink tea and watch other people organize their house and go, man, I wish I knew someone who could do that for me. Also, like, I'm really kind of a little excited. The thought of this being presentable to whomever walks into the house is honestly really kind of exciting to think that this is maybe one thing I can check off my list. I have a lot of things on my list.
All right, everyone, so I'm about to get started. Val's lunch break is almost over, so she's getting back to work, and I'm gonna be down here like a busy bee. We'll see how it goes. This is like the Bobo home edit.
I feel very blessed.
I'm blessed by you.
Well, I'm blessed by, and you brought me coffee.
As I took a look at her baker's rack, I saw that there were water bottles, lunch boxes, cereal. Some were in containers, some were still in boxes that they originally came in. There were cooking supplies, and there were wood chips for grilling outside. I mean, there were so many things. They also had a little cider corner. It's like where beers and ciders hung out, and also just some like canned lemonades and teas. And then they also had this other rack that was like if I have enough time, I'm gonna get to it. And I had enough time, and so I organized it. But they had like the bread and onions and potatoes and plates and drinks and stuff for their dog, like all in these shelves. Took everything off of this baker's shelf, put it onto a table, and then I said, okay, what needs to be here? I categorized things, and then there were also some things that they really didn't need anymore. They have a Keurig machine for their coffee, and they had another coffee maker on their baker's rack. So I was like, okay, let me put this in this pile of things that I don't know that you necessarily need, but I'm not gonna throw it out. She can throw it out. Using bins like this, they're not super deep, so they'll be able to see what is inside. I'm using containers like these. This is a tall one. This is a shorter one. I am organizing all of their light bulbs that was on their baker's rack. So we're actually gonna move that because it doesn't belong on a baker's rack, but we're just putting it in, organizing it in the container that it was already in. This container is not an easy to use container. It's hard to, get a cup or a half a cup, measuring cups in here. So we're gonna switch that out. There's a lot of bags like this. So we're just gonna move this stuff to somewhere different, somewhere convenient. I believe that this is for their grilling. And then we're gonna also organize these pots and pans, just organize and something fresh to look at. Step back. I was like, where can I place things so it's easy for them to grab? Because part of organizing, and I know that you guys have probably seen this on the home edit, I actually saw it in a show, put things in a location that would be easy to grab and make sense in the whole scheme of how the kitchen works and flows and when you're baking and cooking.
Elliot! Come here. Look at this.
Whoa! So cool.
I know. Oh my lord.
Wow, it looks actually clean for once.
Whoa. Thanks.
The shade is real from the teenagers.
Thanks, Elliot. Come here, look. Look. Do you see pots and pans? And look, she's put, you remember how often you say, "Where's the rice, Mom? Where's the rice? I can't find the rice."
Yeah, because we always put the rice in a random spot.
We always put the rice. And look, yesterday you were looking for the measuring cups. Look where the measuring cups are. Oh my goodness. Oh, look what she did too. It's all the measuring cups. Oh my goodness. It is so nice. I can't believe you got it all on here. How in the world did you get all this stuff on here? Oh my gosh, you did this too? Oh my lord. Oh, that is so nice. project and you have all these really grandiose ideas, but if you really don't know what you're doing, I think either you're gonna make it look worse or you're only gonna get halfway. But I feel like what you have done is just really, really nice. You were like, buy this, buy this, buy this. And I was like, that's not gonna work. Like, why does she want hooks? Nothing's gonna hook on there. But then you come in and it's like, there's hooks and it totally works. And I had so much stuff on the shelves, like so much stuff. I really didn't think there was any way to make it fit. I love it. I think it's great. Prior to Whitney fixing it, I would come over here and I would look for the quarter cup measuring. And there was like this big stack over in this corner that had like every bowl that I owned. And then it had every colander that I owned. And then buried in between layers were my measuring cups. It was like a scavenger hunt. Okay, where did I put the rice? Okay, I know it's over on the shelf. Where is that measuring cup? I think that's what organization can do. It can just kind of take away some of the unknown, and it can create that organizational piece that just makes it easier to find the stuff you need. As I mentioned, I've got 3 kids, we've got schedules. Sometimes I'm cooking really fast and it gets really frustrating. I feel like there's a little calm that has encroached on my kitchen because of all the organization that happened here. I love to be organized, I honestly do. I'm much better at being organized at my profession as a teacher, like planning, but I do not have necessarily the skill set to organize a project like this. You walk into my kitchen and this is the first thing you see. I think it also kind of creates an atmosphere that maybe hiding behind my cabinets, I'm organized too, even though I'm not at all. But it gives that pretense that I am, which is a nice thing. I would pile junk up here, and I think because this is here, that's gonna force me to stop. But this is my favorite. This container right here, all my chocolate chips are now housed in one beautiful airtight container. And look at this, watch this. Like you just open it and then you can just eat as many as you want, or you could make chocolate chip pancakes, which I think is probably the first thing that I'm gonna do tomorrow morning because it's so accessible. And I think, again, that's the benefit of having things in a space that it's designated for, is that it feels calming and it creates an atmosphere of, oh my gosh, everything is in the right space, how exciting.
Okay, so we are all done.
Well, I have more spots in the kitchen. Like, I mean, you can see the shelving unit right behind me. I mean, that could be our next project, so, you know.
I'm totally down. All right, well, thank you for letting me come into your home and kind of like do all of this.
I've been really blessed, honestly. This was such a gift.
Good.
It's such a gift. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you, Whitney.
I had such a great time doing this. I'm so happy that Val is happy and her family is happy. And now that that's organized, it will probably motivate her to continue organizing other things in the same area. A lot of times we just need to knock out one really big task to motivate us. Guys, I'm so happy that you're a part of the Good Job Mom community. I know I say this often, but I really truly mean it. Val is a teacher, she is a mom of 3, and she is a wife. So she's got like a whole lot going on. And I know that when we have a whole lot going on, it is really hard to stay organized. It is really hard to even do our laundry, let alone organize things that have been in a place forever. I want to make something clear though, whether your kitchen or your bedroom, your laundry room, wherever, whatever, no matter how unorganized or organized it is, I want you to know that you are doing a good job. Our kids, our spouses, our careers, our dreams, our time to kind of just decompress and get filled back up to take care of all of those things each day are so important, and they're always at the top of our list. So I want you to know that things may not be organized in your home, and that is perfectly okay because you are still doing a good job. Please like this video, comment on it, let me know if you enjoyed this, and I will see you next Monday.